All right, man. Now they saying Terence Crawford is, y'all favorite boxing 24 news. Now they saying Terence Crawford is running from 154 pounds. I mean, how you running from 154 pounds when you try to make a fight with what they presume is the uh, number one fighter in the division, and he ran off and Sebastian Fondor, and now he fighting shit. Who is he fighting? Some dude, some brother I never heard of. Um, Tried to fight Joey Spencer. Terence Crawford fearing 154-pound sharks chasing Canelo mutants. I mean, how does he fear? How was he fearing 154-pound sharks when he went right at Sebastian Fondor? He tried to make that fight for last year June, and Sebastian Fondor ran off and said he broke his nose, and then came back and said he didn't break his nose, that it didn't make sense. Now it makes sense being out the ring over a year and coming back and fighting the absolute fucking nobody on regular PBC when you could have made millions with Bud. He's gonna be fighting a guy. um I don't even know what the guy name is. Is it Cordell Booker? I think he might be fighting Cordell Booker or something like that. um So Chris Wood, he don't put no picture of neither. He's a pussy. Um, so Terence Crawford reacts to today's news: the Canelo fight and IBF champion William Skull on May 3rd, saying he look forward to becoming undisputed in three divisions and he faces Mexican stars September 13th. Fans just seen Crawford 37 as a chase of payday against Canelo. Crawford needs to try to collect four belts at 54 because he seems to have lost his courage entirely after he close call he had in the division against Israel Madrimov. And they try to say that fight was not close. Like, get out of here. It was a good competitive fight, but it wasn't close. That guy scared Crawford away, showing that he's physically built to handle the Sharks at 54. The age has caught up to him. All the activity, weak matchmaking, moving up in weight and getting old showed that Crawford is not the same guy in the lower weight classes. My thing is this: if you believe that, you can believe that, but you know, every time he touched that guy with more than one punch, he hurt that guy. That guy that never fought that tentative to be fighting a lightweight, a blown up lightweight. And like I said before, they conveniently leave out the facts that he tried to fight Sebastian Fondor and Fondor ducked. So where's your critique about Fondor ducking and lying and saying he had a broken nose? So like I said, they write these articles and don't show their face. You know what I'm saying? And he goes on to say, I was just wondering if Turkey out of Sheik fought by close enough to know that Crawford is not as good as he think he is. Like, y'all been saying that for every fight. He wasn't good first Earl. He wasn't good after the Mean Machine fight. Oh, Sean Porter was gonna beat him. Y'all say that after every fight. Y'all saw that after every fight. Y'all been hoping and wishing and praying, that he lose. And whatever you do, you ain't gonna give him credit. Whatever you do, you're not gonna show your face. That's what we do know. They hide behind these articles like cowards. Show your face. Show your face. He won't. And then he could share these. He said, then he said something down here. He said, if you look at the Crawford fight, you compare him to Benavidez, Virgil Ortiz Jr., he doesn't rate as worthy of being put in Turkey. What? Like, what? And all the hate y'all been doing on David Benavidez, are you serious? Crawford, didn't he have like a 10, like a 7 or 10 straight knockout winning streak? What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Didn't he stop like 10 straight opponents or something like that? Every opponent at welterweight? What are we talking about? And had that other guy came, a Dreamall came to fight, he would have got knocked out too. But this is where they put their creative energy towards. Instead of moving the sport forward, they put it towards this. And don't list all the facts. And don't list all the facts. And then they use Gary Russell Jr. If Terence is a 15 round shape, I could see him making a real interesting. Gary Russell Jr. said. I mean, like I said, you go get Gary Russell who hating. like I continue to say, man, what did he do to make niggas so mad? I understand he didn't want to interview with some of the media early in his career. Like all that hating that my man's doing for years, what is it gonna get him? What is it getting you? All that hate that you doing. All that hate. Well, then he had an article saying you should have fought Canelo. And I mean, Canelo should have fought Jake Paul first to me. Hey, get out of here, man. Get out of here. Get out of here. That dude called out the number 154-pound fighter and he ducked. Let's talk about why Sebastian Fondora is fighting Cordell Booker or whoever he fighting. And he not turning around and he not fighting not Israel Madrimov, but Bakram Mazaliev. Why isn't he fighting Mazaliev? You could tell this is probably a PBC type of website, and they always wrong when they talking about picking their fights, and they always moving the goalpost back. Always moving the goalpost back. It's crazy. Always moving the goalpost back. Come on. What's all the hate for? Come on. Why not just take the facts and then give your opinion? Why does it got to be hate? And if we're going to call people duckers, let's call the real people duckers. Let's call out Fondora. Call out Canelo for even thinking about entertaining and signing anything allegedly about fighting Jake Paul. Let's keep it real. But they can't. They can't. And it's actually sad. He tried to go fight Sebastian Fondora. And had he fought Sebastian Fondora, he had 3 belts. He had to get 1 belt left. Then, if he would have ducked off and said no Canelo, then we could have had the conversation that he was ducking. Then we could have had the conversation that he was ducking. But with everything running through PBC, calm. Everything running through PBC. Mazaliev with them. And let's not forget, they tried to position Fondora. They tried to position Fondora to fight Errol Spence. And some people believe that Errol Spence and Fondora was never meant to happen. That's what some people believe. And they just use Errol Spence to deter Terence Crawford from fighting Fondora. They already lied about his nose being broken. He admitted that. And then it just would have been 1 more belt. But guess what? Mazaliev has ties with PBC. And let's not forget, when it was announced that he was fighting Mazaliev, not Mazaliev, but Madrimov, Jamel Charlo tried to come back and get his belt back and say, well, Madrimov and Crawford could fight for the regular belt. So PBC wasn't trying to play war with Crawford. They wasn't. They was blocking multiple bids for him to put all the belts at 154 together. But guess what? When you have a hoe ass nigga that write articles who don't show his face, they tell you half the story. They tell you half the story. And here we have it. He didn't mention none of that in his article. How many times do we see, a lot of these other dudes go, don't try to get undisputed. Come on. Let's keep it a bean. So it's gonna be a lot of hate for him. Hmm. But that's what I'm saying. Speak the facts. Speak all the facts. Speak all the facts. But hey, thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Next subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications. Increase your chance to get notifications. We go live or drop video. Hit all notifications. Increase your chance to get notifications. Go live or drop video. Financially, want to support the channel. Cash App, $ CJ Good 313. Venmo, CJ Good 313. PayPal link, subscription to Linktree. Find me on X, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, Amazon, Kick, Twitch, the whole nine. Peace.